Let me tell you a story. This is about a man who spent his whole life hunting for a monster, only to realize at a time that was too late that the monster knew his name because the monster was his brother.
Tales of the Ancient with Mark.
The man was just a boy when his village got attacked by a monster. He watched his whole entire community get swallowed up by flames. Screams roaring everywhere, screams from his mother, his neighbors, his siblings, every single person. This monster had glowing red eyes and claws that tore through every single thing in its path. He barely survived while everyone was gone, including his little brother. This tore a hole in his heart, and after a while, when he finally recovered, he began to train because he wanted revenge. Years passed, no laughter, no peace, just the sound of swords and promises of revenge. The villagers called him the Iron Oath because he never forgot and he never forgave. One night, after many years of searching and hunting, it happened again. A nearby village experienced the same attack, the same signs, the same fears, the same way it was when his community was attacked. He knew it had to be the same monster, but this time he was ready. He began to track down the monster through snow and smoke. He followed the trails down into a dead forest, a place so thick that even birds were silent. Slowly and slowly he tracked this monster and found this monster where it was resting in its lair. And when the time came, he did not hesitate. One strike was all it took, straight into the heart of the monster. The monster fell. But while the monster was falling, only one word was whispered: brother. At first, he thought he imagined it, but this creature, broken and bleeding, began to shift back into a human or something that looked like a human being. Its face, disfigured but began to assume the shape of a normal human face, the next best thing you can get to a normal human face. Now the face wasn't a monster anymore, it was a familiar face. Twisted, but yes, it was a familiar face. The creature that attacked his village did not kill his sibling. Somehow the creature managed to turn his sibling into a monster, cause this monster that he just struck down was his brother. Taken by a curse or changed by this curse, whatever it was, a monster with his memories hidden deep inside of him. This was more than heartbreaking for the brother, so he did one thing that he could think of. He took his brother's body and buried him under the big old tree that they usually climbed when they were kids, and then he walked away from this world. No one knew where he went ever since. Some say he became a monk, some say he started hunting the gods that created this monster, but one thing is for certain: he was a hero, but his legend was tragedy. Now if you like this story and it gave you chills, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment in the comment section. Subscribe for more stories from the ancient times and stories about gods, goddesses, and things that are not of the ordinary world. My name is Mark and this is Tales of the Ancient with Mark. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Tales of the Ancient with Mark.